Hey everyone, it's Megan, and today I'm going to do a video about college essentials or things that you should not forget to pack for college. I'm going into my junior year in college and I just thought I would compile a list of things that I realized through my freshman year and also last year that you should not ever be without in college. And some of these things you might be like, duh, like of course I would pack those things, like are you serious? But during the moment when you're packing your stuff for college, especially for your freshman year, you are like frazzled. If you're going away to like an out-of-state college or a college far away from your home, you are like freaking out, you're like leaving your family and all your friends, and it's a very emotional time, and packing is intense. You're basically packing up your entire life to move into this place where you might be living with someone that you've never met before, and it's just a pretty insane time. Mind you, it's an awesome time, but the preparation for it is really crazy. So I know that some people might already be in college already, but I don't start till the first week of September. So for people that start around then or just starting packing now, I thought this would be a good time to put this video up, and I hope this is helpful to some of you. If you have any suggestions that I didn't say in this video, please leave them in a comment down below, because anyone watching this would probably really appreciate your advice if I don't mention something that you think is an essential that maybe you forgot on your first year or anything like that. So I'm just gonna dive right in. I have my list here and I hope this is helpful, so let's just get started. The main stores that I would recommend you shopping for college stuff are at Target and Bed Bath & Beyond. I know other stores have most of these things, but Target and Bed Bath & Beyond seem to have the most selection, and like most of them are really affordable, especially at Target, because they have a whole like going back to school section and stuff like that, and I found a lot of my essential things there. So those are some store recommendations if you don't know where to begin shopping for these types of things. Bed risers are one of my #1 things that you should pick up when you are going to college. They're like 6-inch tall plastic or wood like risers, basically, obviously that is the name, and the feet of your bed just like sit on them, and it gives you 6 or more extra inches of space under your bed where you can store things. And every inch of space in your room, in your dorm room, is essential that you utilize, because you don't have that much space. You're sharing it with another person, like usually if you have a double, and you just need to utilize every inch that you can get. And I like my bed being taller at school anyways. I don't know, my bed always seems really short at school, so bed risers would be like just a good thing to have if you like a taller bed. But it also helps so you can store things underneath, and you can put like plastic bins and stuff like that under there for extra storage. That's like down further on my list, but plastic bins and drawers are like amazing. You need to buy some of these. I've been using the same ones like for the past 2 years, and I'm gonna use them for this year. So they're not like flimsy or anything. I've gotten mine at Target, and they're around like $15 if you get like the 3-drawer ones, and that's good for clothes. And yeah, just get some of those plastic drawers and bins because they will save you. Trust me. Next on my list is a bed rest pillow, and I didn't really know what to call this because I don't know, I just call it the pillow that I put on my bed that I sit on, but I'll insert a picture. And it's basically a pillow that's like really structured, and it has like a back and sort of like arm like rests, and it is awesome because if you're in a dorm that's not an apartment, so just a dorm, and you just have your room and you have like a mini fridge and stuff like that, you don't have that much space to just like lounge. So your bed is where basically you'll watch TV, you'll use your computer, stuff like that. And so one of these bed rest pillows is perfect. They're just awesome because you might think, why don't I just use extra pillows and prop myself up? But seriously, these are awesome to have. Then you can relax on your bed and not have to worry about like feeling like all stiff and stuff. So yeah, I would recommend you picking one of those up. Next is a lap desk, and my freshman year my roommate had one of these, and it's like a wooden like table sort of thing with a cushion underneath, and I'll insert a picture of that too. You just can use it to eat or use your laptop on. That's what I use mine for the most. And it is just a genius thing to have. I suffered the first half of my freshman year without one, and I looked over at her side like every single day and I was like, why don't I have one of those? Like, that seems so convenient. So I did finally get one of those, and I've had the same one for like a year and a half. And I love it. I got mine at Target, and I got mine for like $15, so it's really affordable, and you will use it like all of the time, trust me. So those are like some of my top three: the bed risers, bed rest pillow, and the lap desk. Next, I have a storage ottoman, and you can buy multiple ones if you want, but storage ottomans are really good for not only storage but also for extra seating when people come over into your dorm. And there's not much space in the dorm, as you probably know, and as I have said multiple times so far. But I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like a million people sitting on my bed. Maybe that's like OCD, I don't know. But it's nice to have storage ottomans that people can sit on and that have all of your stuff in. So it's like double duty. It's awesome. And people that you might not know very well, they can like sit on those ottomans and they don't feel weird, like, oh my god, I'm sitting on this random person's bed, and I don't know. I feel like people worry about those types of things. Maybe they don't. But storage ottomans are great. I have one and my roommate has one, and you can slide them under your bed when you're not using them as seating, but then you can pull them out when people are over, or if you need to like put on your shoes or something. They're just great. I love them, and I put all of my laundry stuff in them. That's just what I do, and that has worked out really, really well. Speaking of laundry stuff, you should not forget a hamper, a laundry basket, and like detergent and all of those types of things. It might seem like, oh my god, why do I have to do my laundry? I'll just wait until break and I'll take it home to my mom and she can do it. But you really can't. I tried to pull that off freshman year, and you guys should have seen my room. Like, I'm lucky that I have enough clothes that I like could survive like a few weeks without washing my clothes, but it was really nasty. So don't do that. Just get a laundry basket. A hamper is like a must, even if you don't do your laundry. But get a laundry basket that you can like tote around with all of your dirty laundry to the laundry facilities, and then bring your clean stuff back in it. And obviously, like detergent and all those other things that go with doing your laundry, you need to have those. Ask your mom, ask your friends, whatever, just figure out what ones you like. The laundry detergent that I use is Purex, and it's really, really cheap, and it's really good. So I would recommend that. You don't have to get like expensive stuff like Tide or whatever, but if you want to use that, you can. I'm just giving you a cheaper alternative because you will be dead broke during college. Just let me warn you about that. Okay, also, I have comfy bedding, a pillow top, or a mattress pad. I have basically all three when I'm at school, because those beds at school are like planks. Like, it's not fun. We have pretty good ones at my school, which is extremely lucky, but they're still not comfortable like my bed at home. So I have a mattress pad, and then I have like a pillow top thing that goes over it, and then I put on my fitted sheet, my sheet, and then my comforter. And when people sit on my bed, they're like, oh my god, Megan, how is your bed this soft? And I'm like, yeah, I just have like fancy stuff like that. But my mom was the one that suggested that freshman year, and I'm so glad that she did, because I would have like such a stiff back if I didn't have all of those like extra things with it. And those can add up. We got them at Bed Bath & Beyond, but in your like newspapers and stuff, Bed Bath & Beyond always has like 20% off coupons, and those never expire. So even if you have ones from like last year, you can take them in, buy one of the pillow tops or like mattress pads, and you can get 20% off that. So there's a like a deal alert for you guys. So you can save some money. And the thing is with those, it's like an investment. You will use it every single year, and if you have like younger siblings or anything like that, you can pass it on to them, and they're like really good pieces to have, especially to make your bed at school much more comfortable and to make it feel more like home, which is like the main thing with going to school. You want it to feel like you're at home. You don't want to feel like, oh my god, I'm like staying in this place that I don't like, I don't feel comfortable. You just want to make it feel as homey as possible, and having a really nice bed, for me at least, really makes that more of a homey atmosphere. Next on my list is backup toiletries, and that might seem weird or that might seem like the hoarder in me is coming out, but this tub that I have of backup toiletries has saved me and other people countless times. I have like backup shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrushes, like mouthwash, floss, like everything, body wash, lotion, like everything that you can find at a drugstore I have in this bin. I just put the bin under my bed with the bed risers, and it has saved so many people, including myself. Like, you don't really realize before you like go to school and before you're like buying stuff for yourself that you go through things quickly, and you might not realize, oh my god, I only have one use of my shampoo left, and then you use it and you're like, shit, I'm screwed. Like, sorry if that was like crude, but you might feel that way, and to have backup stuff, it will save you. And other people will probably be like, oh my god, I didn't pack this, like what am I supposed to do? I can't go to the store right now, it's like midnight. And you're like, wait a second, I have this backup toiletry thing. You pull it out and you save them. So it's just good to have. I would recommend having like a stockpile of stuff. If you don't want to do that, that's cool, but don't say I didn't warn you. As I said earlier, if you're in a dorm that's just like a dorm, it's not an apartment, you'll need a mini fridge and a microwave. So if you haven't figured this out yet with your roommate already, figure out who is bringing the mini fridge or the microwave or both, or if you're doing one each, because you need those things. Like, you will die if you do not have a mini fridge and a microwave, because it's just nice to have food that's not from the campus. And campus food might seem awesome for the first like couple months of the semester, but then you will really get tired of it. And I'm not saying it's bad, but you will just get tired of it. And so to have like a fridge and a microwave, you can have like heat up meals, you can have Easy Mac, all these sorts of things that are cheap and easy to make and that you can make in your apartment in your own like space. Those will be awesome. So definitely have a mini fridge and a microwave. I know a lot of schools you can rent mini fridges and microwaves from them, but say your roommate has a microwave and you have a mini fridge, you just bring them together and then you're good. You don't have to shell out that money and you're just using what you already have. So that's definitely important. If you guys are going to be living in an apartment where you have to clean your own bathroom, provide your own bathroom supplies, you will need a lot of toilet paper. Last year, I lived in an apartment with 4 girls and we had to clean our own bathroom and do all that stuff. You do not realize how much toilet paper you go through. I mean, I never did until last year, but 4 people using one bathroom, you go through toilet paper like nobody's business. We literally went through a roll like every 2 days. So have each person bring like one of those 36 packs of toilet paper, put it in your closet, put it under your bed, because you will go through it way faster than you will ever expect. So that's just like a recommendation for people that are living in apartments, not necessarily dorms where you'll probably have a communal bathroom where someone from like your school will clean it and like replenish the toilet paper supply. But if you're living in an apartment, bring a shit ton of toilet paper because you will need it. A shower caddy. That might seem really obvious, like everyone in the world knows, oh my god, I'm going to college, I need a shower caddy. But just don't forget it. They're really cheap. They're usually made of plastic. I don't know what else they would be made out of, but they will just save your life so much. It's just so helpful, especially if you're using a communal bathroom, so you can have all of your stuff in one place. You just carry it there and carry it back. I still use mine even though I live in an apartment because it just keeps everything together and you don't like forget whose stuff is whose, because if you all have your stuff like out on a shelf or something like that, you will probably forget whose stuff is whose. And yeah, I just like having all mine in a shower caddy and that just makes it easier for me. Also is bathroom flip-flops. These are like huge. You need to have durable bathroom flip-flops. I got mine at Old Navy. They're just like the rubber ones. Especially for a communal bathroom, you need to wear flip-flops at like all times. Freshman year, I wore my flip-flops into the shower. Like, I was never barefoot in our bathroom. I just didn't trust it. I knew that they cleaned it like every day, but I was just like totally grossed out. So I would really suggest getting a pair of bathroom flip-flops that you use like specifically for like showering and stuff like that. Okay, moving on to like not bathroom stuff. A printer is extremely important to have. There are tons of places on campus like the library, computer labs, places in your like dorm building that will have printer access. But when it's like 3 a.m. and you just finish your paper that's due tomorrow at 8 a.m., you don't want to have to like find a place on campus that you can print from. You just want to print it out, staple it, put it in your folder so you don't forget it, and just be able to sleep peacefully. So get a printer. It might seem like silly to some people because there are so many like places on campus that you can print from, but to have one and that you can use at any time is a lifesaver. I just love having my own printer. That said, don't forget paper and ink, because especially during the first half of the year, you'll be printing out like syllabuses and stuff like that. Syllabi, I guess it's syllabi. You'll be printing out all these things that your teachers are going to be sending to you, and you're going to go through ink like crazy. So have a printer of your own. Even if your roommate has one, my roommate has one and I have one, and when mine doesn't work for whatever reason, I use hers, and we just like save each other all the time. So get one, you won't regret it. You can use it later in life when you have an apartment like not on campus. You can just use it forever. So I would really recommend you getting a printer. Next is a clock and a lamp. Those seem like stupid things to add to this, but having an alarm clock is essential. I do like double alarms because I'm just crazy like that. I do a alarm on my alarm clock and alarm on my phone because I am so paranoid of missing like work or class in the morning that I need to have both of those things. Also, a clock is really good because you can like see the time in the middle of the night and stuff like that. I don't know. You'll just need a clock. So that's one good thing to have. And then also a lamp. Usually apartments and dorms come with at least one lamp, but you'll probably need another lamp at some point in your career as a college student. And I really loved having 2 lamps both years that I have been in college. And one's good for like your bedside, one's good for your desk, wherever you want to put it. It's just good to have a lamp. And what if you get there and you don't have a lamp? Like, that would really suck. You'll be like in the dark. So get a lamp. They're cheap. You can get them at Target, like basically everything else on this list. So get a lamp. Okay, paper plates, plastic silverware, and cups. Especially if you're in a dorm where you might be making heat up meals, or you might have people over and you might order pizza or something, you need to have paper plates for just easy like throwaway sort of things. You might want a glass plate for something, I don't know. I brought glass plates freshman year, but I never use them. I just use paper plates. So I would recommend paper plates, and then I cannot talk. Paper plates and plastic silverware. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy plasticware. Just have people like your family, your friends, whoever, tell them save your plastic silverware from like fast food restaurants, like when you get takeout or whatever. Tell them to save it and then give it to you. All I used both last year and freshman year was like fast food plastic silverware. Last year, of course, I had normal silverware because I was in a real apartment, but freshman year, all I did was use all of the plastic silverware that my grandparents saved for me, and it was awesome. I didn't have to wash anything. It was just awesome. So I would recommend doing that, but if you do have to buy it, it's like pretty affordable at like Target or Walmart. Also, cups. You might not want to be drinking bottled water all the time. You might want to like pour a drink into something. So having plastic cups will be really beneficial to you, even if you don't think you'll need it like right away or often. It's just really nice to have, like, it's good to have extra stuff and not be without things. Next is a trash can. My dorm rooms and apartments have never come with a trash can, so it's important to have one or multiple ones in your room. At freshman year, I had one on my side and my roommate had one on her side, and it like saved us so many times. At first we didn't have trash cans and I don't even know what we did. Like, did we go to the bathroom and throw it out every time? I don't know. But it is so important to have a trash can, and if you're moving into an apartment, make sure you have a kitchen trash can, a bathroom trash cans for your rooms. You just don't realize how many trash cans you will need until you are there. So bring some trash cans because it'll save you, and also just bring like Walmart bags for like the little trash cans because those are easy. You don't like need to go out and buy little trash bags. You can just use like store shopping bags for that. The next thing that I have on the list is a fan. I have a mini fan that I put next to my bed because I like the circulation. There's no like air circulation in a dorm, and that like really freaks me out. I really like having a fan to like circulate the air and so I don't feel like I'm suffocating. So I recommend bringing a fan. I know in most dorm rooms your heat and air conditioning will be controlled by the school, and what if your apartment is like 100 degrees and you don't have a fan when it's like 100 degrees outside? You will need a fan probably at some point. So I would recommend just buying a cheapy one. They have them all over the place. So yeah, I would recommend having that. Command hooks. These are the best invention ever. You probably have seen all the commercials for them, but it's just like a little like hook with a like little, what is it, like a putty sort of thing on it that like sticks to your wall, and it literally does not budge once you put it on there. So you put it on your wall, you can hang up your purses, your backpack, whatever you need to hang up. It is amazing. Like, you should definitely invest in some of these. Freshman year, I used one of the big hooks to hold my bathrobe, and that was amazing. Like, I had nowhere else to put it, and putting a hook like on the back of my closet cabinet really, really helped, and it utilized that space that was otherwise unutilized. So command hooks are amazing. They also have ones for like putting pictures up. So if you have like framed pictures, you can get command hooks that like hold like pictures and stuff like that. Speaking of pictures, bring like personal items, pictures of you and your friends, you and your family, pictures of bands you like, whatever you have around your room at home, you should bring some of that stuff to your dorm. Like I said before, it's all about making your dorm feel homey. And if you have like white walls all around you and you have like tons of stuff at your home room, you'll feel like, oh my god, I just have like white walls, I'm so bored, this is like jail, like I don't like it at all. But if you spruce up your walls, you will feel more like it is your own space, and that's really helped me feel more at home, especially freshman year, because I am going to a school out of state. So it's nice to have pictures of you and your friends, you and your family. And even though you will be making tons of friends while you're in your freshman year at college and all of your years at college, it's nice to have pictures of the people at home that you like know and that you can turn to, and just be reminded that they're still there. You can still call them up whenever you want, and it just makes things a little bit easier, at least it did for me. And the last thing on my list is a vacuum. I did not think of bringing a vacuum freshman year because I figured, oh, someone in my hall will have one, oh, the RA will have one, the storage closet will have one. But when you need a vacuum, you need a vacuum, and you like cannot wait for someone to like get theirs, or like wait till your RA is back into their room to get one. It is just so helpful to have a vacuum. We shed as girls a lot, and you don't realize how much you and another person together will shed, and you will probably find hairs like all over your floor. This sounds so disgusting, and I'm probably like putting you guys off so much, but freshman year, me and my roommate didn't have a vacuum, and there was so much hair accumulated on the floor, especially because she like flat irons her hair. It was like gross, and we didn't have a vacuum, so like we had to like pick it up off the ground. Oh my god, it was disgusting. I don't want you guys to go through that. So just get a vacuum. I got mine at Target. It was like a I guess it's like a Dirt Devil, like a push one, and that has saved us so many times, and it has saved other people because other people are probably thinking, oh, we don't need one either. So just get a vacuum. It'll really help, and just like the printer, it's nice to have one when you need it and not to have to wait till other people are around to like get access to it. So that is all the things on my list that I would consider college essentials and things that you should not forget to pack for college. I hope that this was helpful to you guys, and if you're going to college for the first time this year, I wish you so much luck. You will love it, I promise. But if you're returning to college, I hope that you have a great year, and if you're a senior, good luck. This is going to be an awesome year for you. I'm so excited to be a junior, but I can't believe how fast time has flown by. Seriously, enjoy every moment you have as a college student because it goes extremely, extremely fast. So that's all for today, and I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!